And really took control of the game.
All that happened today?
Yeah, all that happened today.
Wow. We just stayed the course. You know, I think because we like to play and keep the ball, eventually our opponents wear down. And because we can possess the ball, in my opinion, as well as anybody right now, eventually they're going to tire. And when we figure out what that moment is, we've got to have a killer instinct. And I think we lacked that for a little bit today because I thought we had them on the ropes for a little while, and then we didn't press them enough, and then they gained some confidence from it. So they're as good as anyone in the country at what they do. And if we try to play the way they play, they will beat us. And they have for the last few years. And so we tried to match their physicality, and they're better at that. But we played a good soccer game today.
And then you had Maya at a number of positions today. What was the thought process behind it? Just trying to put her in a place where she can score?
No, it was more about the rest of the players today. Maya was there to be a secondary player, to be a reserve, and she slipped into the starting lineup this week because of injury, but we did not intend on starting her this week. But it happens, you know, and she slid in and she did a good job, and it takes a day to recover from travel every time zone you cover, and she covered 16 time zones. Yep. So she's 7 days into her recovery right now, and it's not overly safe to put their bodies in this situation. So we've been very careful in managing her this week. And she was great today. So good to see her score. And
then the same goes for Schramm. She's still recovering, or
yeah. I mean, different bodies are affected different ways. We just didn't want any injuries coming. I mean, to be honest, I'm thrilled about the win, but the fact that we got out of it healthy is the most important thing right now.
Nice win today. Disappointed that you couldn't quite get the shutout, but at least got a solid win.
Yeah, I felt we did really good today, coming out and getting the first win in the Big Ten. It felt great, and I'm proud of where we're at right now, and I think we're going to go strong, and I think we're going to do really well this year.
Seemed like there was a lot of physical play out there. How tough was it?
It was pretty physical. We knew that coming in, that it was going to be a rough game, kind of a game of two games, one the physical and one the soccer, and we knew that we were going to have to come out and at least match their physicality, which we knew about, so it was pretty easy for us to come out and do that.
Anything special you guys did for preventing them from getting too many shots?
In practice, we just made sure that we had our midfielders trapped. We practiced it, made sure they trapped, and made sure that we could get pressure to the ball as quick as possible. So, I mean, it's just preparation throughout the week.
What about the goal that you set up with your free kick? How sweet was that?
That was pretty cool. In the back, you don't really think about assisting or getting that many attempts at that goal, but it was pretty exciting. I'm really happy about it.
Talk about some of the adversity you faced in the first half with the aggressive play of Wisconsin and the tough calls from the ref. You know, how do you guys adjust to that?
We just got to continue to play our game, I think, and that's exactly what we did. I mean, in games like that, you really can't control their physicality, and you can't control what the ref calls and what he doesn't call. So at the end of the day, putting the ball in the back of the net is the only way to make a statement.
What was it like adjusting from the national team back into college soccer? Were you kind of feeling a little, was it a different atmosphere? What was going on there?
Not really. It's not too bad. I mean, it wasn't that hard of a transition. I mean, I didn't practice this week, so getting back into the game. But there's not much transition, to be completely honest. It's just international games and an American game. But at the end of the day, it's very.
And then how
we talked earlier in the week about this being your first win against Wisconsin the time you've been here. So how does that feel to kind of get that weight off your shoulders?
It feels awesome. I mean, we wanted a strong start to Big Ten. Wisconsin's always a really tough team, and I did want to finish my time here saying that I beat Wisconsin throughout Big Ten play, so especially on Jeffrey and the fashion in which we did it, I'm really proud of us.
How does it feel to have Hayes back out there? I know Schramm didn't play today, but just playing with her and her explosiveness.
It's awesome. She's a spark. You know what you're gonna get from Maya. She's gonna score some goals, and it's great having her back. And we were able to move some other people around and open up new spaces. So.
Talk about how you guys responded to kind of the physicality. Wisconsin's always been a physical team, but how did you guys respond today that just kind of made things different?
Right. I know last year they had almost 30 fouls against us, so we knew what was going to happen, but our focus was to play soccer and play our game and not let that kill our focus. So we knew that we'd have to stay tough and fight back and set the tone early. So it was just a matter of knowing that it was going to happen and then just coming back and fighting against it.